first things first, we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I tried to pull all my measuring cups and all that stuff out just because it just makes life so much easier when everything is right here. So 2 cups of flour. Six tablespoons of granulated sugar. 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. So I have I hate lumps. Okay, 2½. Half a teaspoon of salt. I'm using kosher salt. All right, and then 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. It has been in the fridge. You can grate it if you'd like. I'm just gonna cut it into tiny squares, since I'm doing this by hand and not in the mixer. So there's, and 1/2 cup is 1 stick of butter. All right, there's that. Now before I add ingredients, I'm gonna mix in the butter with the dry. And I like to take the butter with my fingers and just mush it into the flour. So I go and I find each piece and I just squish it, kind of like a little pancake. And it creates these little air pockets in your dough. So it just makes it yummy. So I need 1/3 cup of sour cream. And this is just full fat sour cream. If you wanted to do a reduced fat, then you could. You could also use Greek yogurt if you wanted to. A 1/3 cup of sour cream, and then a 1/3 cup of heavy cream. Get a spatula. All right, what else? 1 egg. 1 egg. And if you ever get a shell, just did, you can use a little measuring spoon that helps get it out. Okay. This has a teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla, so I always do more. And this is our homemade vanilla. I'll show you. We'll do a video on that too. I need to make some more. We'll do 2. teaspoons of vanilla. And the zest of 1 orange, but these are really tiny, so I'm gonna do 2 oranges. And you just want the outside orange. You don't want any of the white. So I just start top to bottom. And it's like a womp, womp, womp. Okay. Spots of mist. And then we'll actually use some of the juice of the orange for the icing. Maybe I'll just do half of this one. And while I'm zesting, and then we'll use that for the icing. Okay. So we've got our egg, vanilla, zest, and then 1 cup of fresh cranberries. These are frozen, and it says to have them, but we're living on the edge today. We're just gonna mix this together to combine. Take an 8-inch cake pan, 7-inch, whatever size you have. If you go smaller than 8, it's going to make it a lot thicker, but we want them thick. Line your pan with plastic wrap. So some of y'all that don't know, I do own a bakery. But I love cooking and I love doing all this stuff at home. And so this is my way of sharing this with y'all. Okay, so we're gonna take our crumbly dough and we are going to pop it in our pan. And I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, that's so crumbly. That's not gonna work out. Do trust. Okay. So now we're gonna add 1 more layer of plastic wrap on top. All right. I really need the wide saran wrap. Okay. Now using the back of your measuring cup, we are just going to press down firmly. So we've got it pressed down super firm. And what we'll do, we'll pop this in the freezer for about, we'll just say 30 minutes. You can do it overnight. You could freeze it just like this. And because we've got it in the plastic wrap, we can just pull it out. And guess what? No mess. Hallelujah, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna press this back down. so we're just gonna let this chill. I'm only gonna do it for about 30 minutes because I do wanna bake these today. And just so I can show y'all what they look like. So we're gonna pop these in the freezer and then, okay, done. We're getting there. Actually, while we have our cranberry orange stuff out, let's go ahead and make our icing. All right, we need 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. And this doesn't have to be, you don't have to worry about leveling it so much. 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. We need just a tablespoon of orange juice. And then we're going to throw that zest in. It's balled up into my get a spatula now it's probably a little too runny. Maybe I'll add a little more powdered sugar. You don't want it so thick that you can't like pipe it out or drizzle it, but you don't want it so thin that it just like falls off the scone. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in like a quart-sized bag just so I can drizzle it on there. I do not have any piping bags here, or that would be a lot easier. All right, so I've got my quart bag. And then when our scones are ready to be baked, this will already be done. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and cut our scones. Bake those. Just a touch, nothing. Right. 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, so these have cooled, and we are going to, I just cut a little corner off the edge of this bag. I can hold the bag. And then we're just going to do little zigzags. one. This one's got like a weird thumbprint, so we're gonna sacrifice him. It's good, it's not too dense. Sweet. Honey, you wanna try it?
What is it?
Scone. Cranberry or orange. Good. All right, we'll see y'all.